Fight for transparency over UFOs taking another step at the federal level. Next week, members of the House Oversight Committee will be called into a classified briefing on UFOs. Now, this is the first time since UAP whistleblower David Grusch made his bombshell claims that the intelligence community's inspector general will meet with House members to now discuss this topic. Correspondent Joe Khalil live for us on Capitol Hill. Joe, no surprise here, some lawmakers are not thrilled with the idea of this being a secret meeting.
Yeah, that's right. And we are able to confirm, Nichole, this is happening Friday next week, that members of Congress, some of them, are going to be getting a classified briefing on UFOs or UAPs, on the phenomenon. Now, this is going to be actually the second one that they're getting on this topic from different people, but second one since October. And just like the last one, this is also going to be in a classified setting. As you mentioned, this is a private room. You got to check your electronics at the door, and nothing that is talked about is supposed to become public. So who is giving this briefing to certain members of Congress? It's Thomas Monheim. He's the intelligence community's inspector general. What does that mean? That means it's his job to essentially oversee all of the levers of the intelligence community and make sure that everything they're doing is legal, that they're acting appropriately, and that the money they get from Congress is spent in a proper way. Now, David Grusch, the whistleblower who came forward on NewsNation, whose claims have really sparked a new interest in Congress in this topic, he has said multiple times that he does not think the intelligence community has been operating above board and legally. The center of his allegations are that for decades now, elements within the intel community have been collecting crashed UAPs that he says are of non-human origin, trying to reverse engineer them and hiding that program from Congress. So if you are David Grusch and you want to blow the whistle and become a whistleblower, give this information forward, it's very likely that information would have to go through Thomas Monheim and through his office. In fact, David Grusch has told us and has publicly said during the congressional hearings that the info that he has, details, he says, are evidence of his claims that he cannot share publicly. He says he has shared that information with Thomas Monheim and with that office. So presumably next week, Monheim could share that information, if this is all true, with members of Congress. Members who were in that briefing, Nichole, can ask Monheim about it. Now, whether they're going to get that information, that is a different question, because we know in October, members of Congress left that briefing really disappointed with what they learned from the Department of Defense Inspector General, telling us that their questions were not answered, that there was not a whole lot of transparency and information given to them. To just refresh everyone's memory, here's what that sounded like from the members who just left that previous briefing.
Frankly, it doesn't seem like it's anything other than what we were told in
yeah, we were actually told that we don't have clearance to learn some certain things.
Really?
So, yeah.
Really?
Again.
Is that in itself telling?
It could be. I don't want to read into it, but obviously, I think a lot of members were very frustrated.
So we'll see, Nichole, next week if this is any different than what happened last time. I can tell you there are members of Congress I've spoken to who are not confident that they're going to learn a whole lot. But, you know, we're going to find out next week, Friday.
All right. Joe Khalil live for us there in Washington. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.